My name is Laura Marie Coleman, and I'm glad you're joining us to watch this video on an overview of the big ideas of fractions taught in grade 1. Just a reminder, this content comes from the progressions documents, the draft that was released in 2013. So in grade 1, there's a bunch of things that students begin to talk about and think about and understand. The first thing is about composing and decomposing shapes. So students in first grade will use tiles and objects and drawings to explore ways that they can make shapes by composing them of other parts. This is a parallel to how students in first grade learn that I can compose one unit of 10 out of 10 ones. So just like we think of the whole shape as a unit, we think of 110 as a unit, but we can break it up into different parts. Another big concept that happens in first grade with fractions is the idea of equal and unequal parts. So we start to talk about how we can compose shapes, and sometimes we compose shapes with parts that are different sizes, but other times we use all parts that are the same size, and those equal parts have special names. They're going to use names for halves, fourths, and quarters in first grade. In first grade, students also partition shapes, specifically rectangles and circles, into halves and fourths, especially focusing on the idea of equal parts versus unequal parts. At the end of fraction study in most curricula, students will then take their understanding of halves, fourths, or quarters and relate them to time on an analog clock. So I can think about 10:30 as half past 10, or 10:15 as quarter past 10. And they also talk about quarter of. Thanks for visiting with us and watching this video on fraction big ideas. Feel free to visit our website and check out more of our content videos, resources, or reach out to schedule some custom coaching and PD for your district.